We thought everything was normal and this was just a horrible accident. Again, it was -6 degrees wind chill outside. Maybe one of the pipes burst that was trying to drain the water from the tub, and that didn't explain the water coming back out through the shower. The next best thought we had, and the plumber that eventually showed up, not at 3 a.m., not at 4 a.m., not at 5, not at 6, but after 7 in the morning, when the plumber finally got there and the ceiling fan had quit dripping, but not the light. The light still poured. When he cut the holes in the ceiling in the basement, the holes in the walls, and he got into those pipes and he did his best assessment, what he could tell me was, your house is wet and we don't know why. So at the very least, the only thing that got resolved that night was the water finally stopped pouring out of the ceiling, but the plumber couldn't tell us what happened. So the next day, after 3 hours of sleep, I got up and called another plumber, who came out after an hour or two, and he found another place to cut a hole in the wall in the basement, took one of those snakes with a camera on the end and put it in the pipe, went all the way up to the T-junction that connects the shower and the tub, all the way down from the pipe to the sewage line, and found nothing. No sign of it freezing, no sign of it clogging, no sign of it being dirty. This is where they put the snake in. They went all the way up to check the T-junction pipe where those two connected, and then all the way back down to where this drains into the sewer. Called another plumber. He came in, put a snake up the pipe, put a snake down the pipe, all the way up to where the shower and the tub are, all the way down to the sewage line, pulled the thing back out, and basically looked at us and said, no sign of a clog, no sign that it was frozen. Something went wrong, but I don't know what. At that point, I wasn't thinking of what could possibly be haunting the house. I was just thinking of saving it.
Did you save it?
I don't know.
You would think that his story would end there, but no. Just because people didn't know what the problem was didn't mean that the problem wouldn't continue. Not for mere weeks, not for mere months, but nearly a year. A year of suffering at the cruel hand of fate. A watery demise to be buried in a watery grave. And so Wade suffered. And he suffered. And he suffered. And just when he thought he could suffer no more, fate learned to be even more cruel. Oh, ye cruel fate! Won't you have mercy on this poor man's soul? Nay, fate says. Fate does not smile unless it is a cruel smile. And you may be asking yourself, how can I help this poor man in this incredibly unbelievable and yet entirely true story? How can I alleviate some of this suffering? Well, you can't. But what you can do is immortalize the suffering forever in this commemorative t-shirt design, showcasing his peak moment of suffering right here, so that you can wear it upon your body and cherish the deep, delectable memories. And in all fairness, all proceeds from this will not go to me, even though I probably deserve it. The proceeds will go to the man who suffers. So if you would like to support Mr. Wade Barnes in his moment of despair, why not consider buying this commemorative t-shirt that's only available for a limited amount of time and in limited quantity. Act fast, it may already be washed away.